Boom. Good morning. Welcome to another Alternate Radio Show, show number 600 and a lot. 692, I think, with Erica. I'm not going to go with the last name because I would butcher it completely. But give them that long name.
Erica Donnelly-Greenan.
Say that again fast.
Erica Donnelly-Greenan.
Slow.
Erica Donnelly-Greenan.
Good job. What do you do?
I am the Executive Director of Save Our Shores.
Okay.
Background in marine conservation, marine ecologist.
Okay. So you speak a little louder.
Okay.
And then you got like 3 events coming up, right? That's why I'm here today.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When's the first one?
First one is this Sunday, October 9th. We're holding a fundraiser called Toast the Coast.
Okay.
It's being held at the Seymour Center. You can find more about that event on our website and get a ticket.
Tell us what the event's about.
So the event is our big fundraiser to help support all the on-the-ground programs that we offer at Save Our Shores.
Okay.
So it's a champagne brunch this year.
Oh, there was champagne brunch.
Yeah, so 2-hour event. We're keeping it short and
Okay.
a little more modern so people aren't spending an entire evening or day.
Yeah.
Going to keep the program short and sweet, have some good catered food, mimosa bar, short program. Professor Gary Griggs will be there, Dr. Farah Sabah, myself, some great youth that have been part of our education programs will be there. Yeah, we're just going to have a good time and hopefully raise some money to keep our programs and staff going.
How much is tickets to go?
Tickets are 100, so it's a little,
Well, it's not that bad for champagne brunch.
Exactly.
Right?
We think it's going to be worth it.
Okay.
And as a way to, again, keep our programs going, so it all goes right to the work that we do.
What are you guys going to discuss?
Let's see.
Professor Griggs and those guys.
Yeah,
what are they going to be talking about?
Dr. Griggs is going to give a little bit of a history of the shoreline.
Okay.
So what the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary before it was a sanctuary looked like, especially starting in the 60s. Give us a little history about where we were and where we're at now.
Okay.
I'm going to talk a little bit about our programs, one that we're really excited about coming up in January of 2023 and what we're trying to launch and fundraise for. And then Dr. Sabah is going to talk about, because he's the superintendent of education. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his title completely.
It's all right.
He is also one of our esteemed board members, so he's going to talk a little bit about the education programs we have done in the past, how they've impacted students, and then we have a student there to talk about going through the program and what she learned from it, and giving us a little bit of a...
Can any students join your program?
Yeah, so at the moment, we usually go through the schools and the educators themselves. So if they're interested, they can contact our program manager, Krista, or myself. I can always connect you with Krista, and then we'll connect you with our education coordinator.
Okay.
So a lot of the work we do education-wise is grant funded, so that's how we're able to support that work. And then we do offer some kind of for-fee classwork if we don't have a grant for that particular area.
Okay.
So we're always working on trying to make it as free and accessible as possible.
So that's the first event, right?
That's the first one.
What's the second one?
Yeah,
So
second.
I'm going to make sure the camera works.
Okay.
So keep going.
Yeah, second one is coming up on Friday, November 4th, which is a first Friday. It's going to be held at the Monterey Bay Exploration Center, which is down there by the wharf. It's called Waves and Wildlife, and it's an amateur photography and videography contest. So we're actually soliciting now photographers and videographers to submit their submissions to us.
How can they do that?
If you go on our website,
Which is
www.saveourshores.org, so pretty easy to remember.
Yeah.
There's a way you can submit. It goes directly through a certain email. And the only stipulation is the photo or video has to be taken in a marine protected area.
Okay.
And so any area out here is pretty much marine protected.
Yeah.
It's free, so that community event is no cost. And it's going to run from about 5 p.m. to 7:30, kind of around that first Friday time.
So different categories of photography, just photographs or video, right?
Both, yeah.
And you can win what? What is the winner
Prizes,
get?
yeah. So we're gathering prizes now. We haven't quite announced what those are, but they will be good. And they're usually, we're so grateful, they usually get donated from local businesses to help support us.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a fun way to get the community involved.
Okay, and that's when?
That is Friday, November 4th, 5 to approximately 7 p.m.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you got the third one, which is the third event, which is like next year, beginning of next year, with the kids.
Oh, so that's the launch of our youth program.
Right.
Yeah, so we have these continuous education programs going on, but this is a new one that we're developing now. It's called Junior Sanctuary Stewards, and the whole goal is to reduce access to barrier to the coast.
Okay.
So Unfortunately, we have a lot of kids in the Santa Cruz and Monterey County that live near the coast but actually have never been to the beach,
right.
which is a bit shocking. So
I remember a quick story. I was coaching at Harbor High soccer, and I was the new coach, and I decided to have beach, training.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids didn't know where the beach was. They'd never been to the beach before.
Yes.
They didn't know where it was, and they lived, a mile from it.
Exactly. Yeah. So our goal.
I was shocked. I was shocked.
It is.
Yeah.
And so many of their parents are just working hard, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have either the time or the availability to bring their kids, or for whatever reason. So our goal with that program is to provide the after-school. It's an after-school program. So
Okay.
provide the transportation with buses, and then a program that they'll enjoy. So not only are they learning, but they're doing hands-on activities. But the cool part about this program is to develop it, we're actually enlisting a youth advisory board. So we're paying high school students to help us develop this program.
You're paying them.
They're being paid through a stipend,
Okay.
so that they are actually part of the program itself.
And the stipends provided by you, Save Our Shores?
Through the grant.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All
we
right.
applied for this grant that provides the stipends. And to us, that's a great way to not only make sure that the content is relevant
Yep.
for the communities we're trying to engage,
Right.
but also gives students a way to kind of like build up some leadership skills, get involved, take some ownership, and hopefully that'll lead down a path of being engaged in
Right.
taking care of the environment and our communities.
And with any kid watching or parent watching, they can go get information on that program?
Yeah,
When?
at the moment, so it's
that-
grant funded
Okay.
at the moment. So there's particular schools we were funded to hit for this like development and implementation of the program. But please get involved, because the goal is to expand it out into all areas.
Okay.
And then over time, we would love to have a youth advisory board just kind of ongoing for our education programs, so that
All right.
adults shouldn't be the only one developing it. Kids should be involved.
For sure.
Yeah.
Kids will find it fun.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, kids will find it fun.
We want it to be relevant, right?
So can you talk about for a couple minutes what Save Our Shores is? Because it's us that
Yes.
save the waves and save this
Yes.
and save that
There's
and
so
save
many.
the other.
Yeah, there's
right?
a billion of us.
There's a billion save the something or other.
Yes.
So
And we all have our purpose.
Right.
Yeah, we
So
do.
Save Our Shores goal is.
Oh man, the goal is to basically get the community involved in equitable environmental action. And so we do that through our community programs. So we're pretty well known for our cleanups. But we see the cleanups as like a step one, right? Like that gets people involved, it connects them to the problem.
Yeah.
And then hopefully then they'll be more interested in learning about the policy and advocacy work that we're pushing for.
Okay. All right.
And we collaborate with other organizations as well. So
Yeah.
Save the Waves, Surfrider, so many organizations.
Right.
We collaborate.
Right.
And another part of that is so pushing policy and advocacy at the local and state level. So we
Yeah.
do that through coalitions. And then we have our youth advisory, just our youth programs in general to help get kids out on the beaches, and then the community action. So we're trying to hit it from all different angles in the community so that we get all demographics involved.
Anybody can join. Anybody can be a part of Save Our
Yes,
Shores, right?
anybody.
So you want people to join. You want people to get
Yes,
involved.
absolutely. So there's multiple ways. What's the saying? If you can't donate, volunteer. I'm
Right.
trying to remember the whole thing. But if you want to volunteer, just look on our website at Save Our Shores. We have 2 steward trainings per year. So
Yeah.
we train our stewards for about a 4-week process where you get really all the information you need, and then you're out in our outreach tabling
Right,
events, you're on
right.
the beaches. You can also join a community cleanup without becoming an actual pay or, hardcore volunteer.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
be
yeah.
kind of float in and out as you like. If you go to our events calendar on our website, it shows you anything you can sign up for.
Okay.
Register, show up, do a cleanup, be on your way. But I want to mention all that cleanup, all that data gets taken. So that data is being used to help push policy. So it's
Right.
not just cleaning up, it's actually
Right.
going towards policy
Okay.
as well.
So SaveOurShores.org.
That's it.
And there's
yeah.
no nation like a donation.
Exactly.
So-
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you're welcome to donate to Save Our Shores.
Please, yeah,
right?
please consider that. In order to keep this nonprofit going, it's been going in this local community for 43 years.
That's for Save Our Shores been 43 years?
43 years.
Okay.
We were part of the big push to make sure that there would be no oil drilling along our coast. You don't see any oil rigs out there.
Right.
We also were part of the big push to make sure that our sanctuary got sanctuary status, right?
Yeah,
So, we need the support, we need the volunteers, we need the donations to keep our programs going.
Yeah.
And, I always want to focus on, keep it small and local. I mean, we are small and local.
Yeah.
So, join us.
So most come by your office. It's down here at the Yacht Harbor.
Yes.
The beautiful Yacht Harbor. It's 345 Suite A on the bottom here.
That's us,
You
yeah.
can anyone can stick their head in the door
People
and
can
get
stop by.
information, right? People stop by.
Exactly, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And you guys are on Facebook?
We're on Facebook. We're
Okay,
on
Instagram,
Instagram. We're
okay.
on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter somewhat. We're not as active as we were yet.
Yeah.
But mostly Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
So the first event's coming up is when? It's coming up
This Sunday.
this Sunday.
Yeah, October 9th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, what is it again?
Toast the Coast.
Toast the Coast.
Toast the Coast, our big fundraiser.
All right, cool. Where's it at?
It's at the Seymour Center.
Okay, and people can get information from SaveOurShores.org.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
How did you do?
Thanks for the
You
opportunity.
did a good job. Thank you. Oh, and we got a lot more shows coming up, Off the Lit Radio shows coming up. So if you want to go check out the previous shows, offthelitradio.com. It's on Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. So check it out.